Sonic's Green Hills Adventures Season 1 Chapter 28 Freedom Celebration. Shadow's point of view.
When I woke up, I saw my family come over to me with relief-filled smiles. Sonic, what happened to me? Because the last thing I remember was pepper spray being sprayed into my eyes. I asked nervously.
You were beaten up by Jade and Veronica. When I saw what was happening, Dark Sonic happened again. Thankfully, they heeded my warning to leave you alone. Once they were gone, I changed back and had our friends call Pretzel Mom and Donna Dad.
Sonic explained to me seriously. Oh, Sonic, thank you for saving me. I'm sorry if I scared you guys. I said as I hugged Sonic.
Don't worry about it, bro. What matters is that you're all right. I better give our friends the news that you're all right.
Sonic said happily as he took out his phone and left the room.
So how are you feeling, Shadow?
Mom asked me gently. I feel like I was hit by a freight train, but other than that, I'm fine. I replied reassuringly.
Thank God you're all right. I plan to make sure that Jade and Veronica punishments are severe, and the behavior is intolerable.
It said with serious determination, and that filled me with relief. Thanks, Dad. I wish you luck with that, I told Dad supportively.
Sonic's point of view.
I decided to video call my friends. Hey guys, great news. Shadow is all right. So is the party still on for tomorrow afternoon? I told them excitedly.
You just tell Shadow we sent in that. We're glad he's safe.
Marina said reassuringly. I will, Marina. We'll see you at school tomorrow. Well said happily and hung up. Then I went back to the living room and saw Shadow playing with Ozzy. Oh, that's precious, Shadow. Also, our friends said hi and are glad you're safe. And if you're still up for it, the party's still on, I said as I joined him.
Yeah, in fact, a party is exactly what I need right now.
Shadow replied and we fist bumped.
Later that night, Sonic and Shadow were sleepy.
Hey boys, it's time for bed. So Shadow, are you ready to see your new bed?
Maddie said as she picked up Sonic, who was too sleepy to walk.
I totally am, Mom.
Shadow replied enthusiastically. Then Shadow and Tom followed Maddie to the attic.
So Shadow, what do you think?
Maddie asked as she tucked Sonic into his bed. Shadow's eyes widened when he saw his black race car bed. It also had flame decals that started from the bottom and went to the middle.
I love it. It's so cool and amazing.
Shadow said as he collapsed on top of it.
We're glad you love it. Well, good night, boys. We love you.
Maddie said as she kissed Shadow and Sonic on their foreheads. Then Ozzy ran in and got onto Sonic's bed.
Oh, I see you want to sleep up here. Don't you, boy?
Sonic said playfully as he allowed Ozzy to get comfortable next to him.
Good night, Ozzy, Coco, and Shadow.
Sonic said as the four of them fell asleep. The next afternoon, Sonic, Shadow, Marina, Jessica, Crystal, and Joey were heading to Marina's house.
You know what, Sonic?
Joey asked excitedly.
Oh, and what's that, Joey?
Sonic asked curiously.
Well, since you two don't have to hide anymore, you should become TikTok famous. Here, I'll show you what I mean.
Joey said as he took out his phone and opened the TikTok app. Then Joey explained it to them happily.
I love that idea, Joey. Let's do it, all of us together.
Sonic said happily in agreement as they arrived at Marina's house. Marina's parents let them in.
I guess everyone is out by the pool.
Annalise told them as she pointed towards the backyard.
Thanks, Mom. Come on, guess this is gonna be a party to remember.
Marina said as they ran to the backyard. Sonic's point of view.
Nona, Dad, Pretzel Mom, we're here. I announced I saw them waiting for us.
Hey guys, glad you are all here.
Pretzel Mom said excitedly. So I'll have a perfect song for the occasion. Really blue angles, I said excitedly.
You follow me to the music room.
Marina replied enthusiastically as we followed her. Oh, it's incredible. Well, let's rock this house, I said as we all got ready to play the song I wrote. Okay, this little number is something I call off to see the world, I said right before we began playing. Once the song was over, everyone cheered.
Well, Sonic, you truly have an amazing songwriting gift.
Donut Dad said happily. Thanks, Donut Dad, I love you all, I said right before we joined in a group hug. So what happened with Jade and Veronica anyway? I asked cautiously because we didn't see them at school at all today.
Well, Jade is in jail for assault and Veronica is expelled for a long time.
Donut Dad replied seriously. Well, at least they won't bother us for a good while. Thanks, Donut Dad, for that, I said, filled with relief as we celebrated for the rest of the night. Oh, and if you're wondering, Shadow started school today and had an awesome experience. Finally, it was time for bed and we slept peacefully.